Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me and welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. But I've pre-shuffled your cards, Sagittarius, to get your energy into the cards. And we'll start with doing a final shuffle now of the Moonology Oracle deck, just to get your reading started and to get an overall energy for your reading. But just to say, it is a general reading as always, Sagittarius, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind or for somebody else. So let's see what your overall energy has to say. Okay, so we have the full moon in Capricorn, and this is saying this is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's a relief, isn't it? That's good news. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So a final shuffle of the Anna K Tarot, which delivers a slightly different energy, slightly different meanings to the Fool's Journey in Tarot. There we go. So we have the heart of your reading, Sagittarius. We have the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else the energies would like to say to you or raise your awareness about. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Rods, and this talks about success and achievement, victory, feeling victorious, and people around celebrating this victory, but feeling very victorious within yourself about a situation, Sagittarius. So let's just put that to one side, and then I'll just do one or two more shuffles. So could we have clarification cards, please, for all of the cards on the table? Wow, that jumped out quick. Okay. So at the bottom of this deck we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. So this is coming away from the crowd, really, shining your light and trying to get some answers to something, to a situation. Trying to think of perhaps a different way forward or a better way forward, or just to get answers for yourself. Alright, so they're two sort of quite different energies there for you. The Six of Rods, which is victory, achievement, but then having to come away from the crowd and do some research possibly, and how you're going to go forward. Okay, and that's what the Six of Rods may have brought in for you. So what's at the heart of your reading? Gosh, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords has come out during every single reading I've done this week, and then we've got the Knight of Rods. So the Four of Swords, this is when energies are quite depleted, feeling quite exhausted because of a situation, looking after, needing some TLCs, that sort of an energy. A time to come away from the crowd and recharge your energies. The clarifier is the Knight of Rods, and the Knights are very action orientated. They like to bring in information, movement and change, particularly the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Rods can sometimes signify moving home, moving environment, bringing in change. But he's certainly very much a go-getter. He charges forward. He wants to bring in change. It can be a little bit reckless at times, not really thinking it through where he's going, but very passionate about what he does and what he brings forward, what he brings to the table. So he's very much a very high energy Knight of Rods. But there's something about the Knight of Rods that has created this depletion of energy. It's left you feeling quite exhausted, and have you had to be in the Knight of Rods energy for too long perhaps, and you're now needing to have a break and catch up, because you've had some form of victory and success, and and if that's meant adopting the Knight of Rods energy, then and you could well have Rods 1 fire energy in your chart Well, you definitely have, haven't you? Sorry, Sagittarius, you are a one's energy. So obviously that's very much in your energy. So the Knight of Rods could well be representing an aspect of yourself, quite a strong aspect of yourself. But whatever it is, you've been successful, but it's left you feeling quite depleted and needing to have some time out now. All right. Right. So at the root of this, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. The Two of Pentacles, this is juggling, having to juggle different factions, different energies, different situations. But having a bit of a party time at the same time, and other people watching and being entertained here. So a need to juggle, a need to try to decide on a way forward, but because you couldn't, you're just juggling, entertaining yourself, have a little bit of time out. But there's a bit of a playful energy here with this, with the Two of Pentacles here. Biding your time, juggling the situation. Now the clarifier is the Seven of Swords, and this is the Thief in the Night energy. This is somebody who wants to take, doesn't want any responsibility. So is in somebody's home, he shouldn't be there, or is in an environment where he shouldn't be, and he's taking things that don't belong to him. So it's very deceptive energy, sneaky energy. So this is an energy that must have been around you at some point, or is around you now, Sagittarius. But you're not quite sure what to do about this energy, and so you've been having a little bit of playtime, a little bit of respite, a little bit of time out, while you juggle with your thoughts and juggle with this situation. Okay, past influences, we have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Queen of Swords energy, she's very logical, very much of her mind. She doesn't allow her emotions to dictate the order of things, and she will cut away that which is no longer serving her. So it could well be that this is either somebody connected to you, Sagittarius, or in the past you've had to adopt the Queen of Swords energy. And the clarifier is the Ace of Pentacles, because some form of treasure was uncovered, some form of new opportunity for abundance was uncovered, and you had to apply some form of logic to this situation, and cold clarity and clear thought to the situation. So what have you been thinking about? Well, we've got the Five of Rods and the Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Rods, this is conflict, this is competition, combativeness, you know, flexing your muscle really. You see the two men here and having an arm wrestle to see who can win, who's the strongest. And people around sort of watching and cheering them on. So it's a little bit light-hearted here, but there's definitely some form of competition here that you're thinking about. Could be to do with, could be a little bit of conflict, wanting to sort something out. And the clarifier is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is about timing. This is when seeds have been planted and you're having to nurture something for it to grow, but you have to you've got to give it time to grow, whatever it is to do with. And that's where the conflict may come in. Somebody may disagree with the time it's taking for something to grow. And that's what you're thinking about. So going forward, we have the Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups. The Ten of Cups is very much, this is about complete emotional fulfillment going forward. All of the 10 cups are full, surrounding you. Feeling very content, very loved, emotional fulfillment. Could be within a family environment, a family situation, your family situation. But going forward, yes, all of your cups full of love and emotional fulfillment. It's a lovely energy, the Ten of Cups. The clarifier is the Three of Cups, and in its purest sense, the Three of Cups is very much about community, coming together, being happy, having a drink, community celebration, or celebrating with family and friends. You know, it's very happy, joyful energy, celebratory energy, and that clarifies all of your cups being full here going forward. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy here. And this could be representing, you know, friendships, new friendships, having a good time, letting your hair down, you know, and feeling well blessed. So, lovely energies for going forward. Now, what is it that the universe and the earth energies would like to say to you at this time, Sagittarius? Well, sorry about the light is going down outside. I haven't got an actual central light in the hut. I'm down the garden. But we've got some form of a reflection going on here, so I hope it doesn't interfere with what you're able to see. So what the energies want to say to you is something about the Eight of Cups and the Four of Rods. And the Eight of Cups is when somebody's having to leave a situation, leave an environment that did have meaning in the past but no longer does. So it's about moving on from not wanting to, but needing to, having to move on from a situation that held a lot of meaning in the past. And then, yeah, the Four of Rods. This is going forward now, look, with like-minded friends, who provide security, good times, happiness, shared interests. But of course, you know, the sadness of having to leave a situation is going to be compensated for you by your new adventures that are just waiting for you, and your new friendships, new and old friendships. So lovely reading there for you, Sagittarius. Some beautiful messages there. Do be mindful of this deceptive energy, whatever it is that you're juggling and having difficulty making your mind up about. And do, yes, have plenty of rest, take time out. You've been probably burning the candles at both ends. But there's lots of successes here. Lots of success and achievement and happiness and joy in this reading for you, Sagittarius. So let's see. So 2 final messages, please, for Sagittarius to conclude this reading. 2 final messages for Sagittarius. Before the light goes on me completely. I think my candle that's burning will only provide so much light. Okay, 2 final messages, Sagittarius. So we have fogged in, go slow, take your time, and journey by moonlight, believe in magic. So fogged in, something a bit unclear at this time, and I think we've seen that, haven't we, with the Two of Pentacles here. So and also the Seven of Swords. So something's a bit unclear at the moment, it's a bit foggy. So do go slow, take your time. Don't rush into anything or make any rash decisions, Sagittarius. But believe in magic. Magic is all around you. Journey by moonlight. Connect with the moon. You've got the full moon coming soon, haven't we? Not within this reading, but I think shortly after this reading time, we've got the full moon. So, but go into the garden at night, full moon, and just see the magic all around you. If it's a clear night, look up at the stars. Beautiful energies, beautiful earth energies for you to connect to. Because you are a fire energy, Sagittarius, so sometimes you have to ground yourself. You know, come back, ground yourself into the earth energy. I'm going to leave it there. I've really enjoyed doing your reading for you, Sagittarius. So good luck going forward. You've got lots to look forward to going forward. And I hope you can join me again in the future. So bye bye for now.